In this video, I'm going to show you how to install SimplyPrint on a Raspberry Pi completely from scratch. To begin the setup, you have to create an account, and that's the first thing you have to do in the setup guide. When you've entered all your details, go ahead and click the Continue button. If you already have a Raspberry Pi, click on the blue button on the right. If you don't, click on the gray one. In this step, you'll have to choose a subscription plan. The benefits increase with the plans. You can see all the features you'll get if you go for the paid plan on the list below. You can choose to pay per month or per year. Note that the yearly plan will get you 10% off the total subscription. Make your decision and hit the blue button at the bottom. If you decide to choose a paid plan, you'll have to enter your credit card information to proceed. The next step is to choose the printer or printers you have from the list. You can easily find them by using the search bar at the top. You choose the printer by clicking on its image. It will then appear in the top section. When you're done, hit the Go to Printer Setup button. As I have a Raspberry Pi with nothing installed on it, I'm going to go for the middle option. First, insert your micro SD card into your computer using an adapter. Hit download on the image by clicking on the blue text. While that's downloading, you have to download the Raspberry Pi Imager software. This is used to burn the OS onto the SD card. When both are downloaded, open up the Raspberry Pi Imager and click Choose OS. Scroll to the bottom and select See Custom, then the image you just downloaded. Choose the SD card from the list and hit Write. This will take a few minutes. Once done flashing, take out the SD card and insert it into your computer again. We need it in the next step. Your Raspberry Pi will now have to know what internet to connect to. For that, you can enter your Wi-Fi details in the input fields below. This will generate the file you need. If you don't trust the website with your Wi-Fi details, you can also enter them manually. When you've entered all information needed, hit the download button. Open up the SD card on your computer and drag the file onto it. It should ask you if you want to replace the file with the one that's already on there. Say yes to this. Now you're ready to eject the SD card and insert it into your Raspberry Pi. Plug it in and this will boot it into setup mode. Connect your printer to the Raspberry Pi by using the appropriate cable. The last step is to link the printer to the Raspberry Pi. Hit the setup button on the printer, and if you're on the same network as the Raspberry Pi, it should auto-detect. You can then click on the green Setup OctoPrint button. This will open up OctoPrint while you have to create a login and accept the terms of use. When that's done, you can go back to SimplyPrint and continue the setup. The button from before should now have changed to blue and it should read Choose. If you're not sure on what printer your Raspberry Pi is connected to, you can hit the Identify button. This will make the printer do a little wiggle and reveal the printer for you. Finish the setup by hitting the blue button at the bottom. You're now done and can proceed to your panel.